Instruments used in measuring climatic conditions are equipment used in determining atmospheric conditions as well as providing information to weather forecasts, and also a very important element in studying weather and climatic condition of an area in relation to agricultural production. Instruments for measuring climatic conditions are important in taking measurement of a temperature, atmospheric pressure, relative humidity, wind speed, wind direction, air pressure, and precipitation, which are very, very important factors in determining agricultural practice of a given area. The instruments used in measuring climatic conditions are: number 1, barometer. Barometer is a device that measures air pressure and shows when the weather is likely to change. Also, is defined as a device that measures atmospheric pressure. Changes in atmospheric pressure are most often caused by the rise of warm air and descent of cool air. The word barometer comes from Greek word for weight and measure. Changes in atmospheric pressure recorded by barometers are mostly often used in meteorology for forecasting weather. There are several types of barometer, include: number 1, automatic barometer, mercury barometer, in other words called manual barometer, smartphone barometer. For this discussion, I'm going to talk specifically on automatic barometer. This is because nowadays majority of meteorological stations uses automatic barometer. How to use barometer? While a single barometric pressure reading will not tell you too much, you can use a barometer to forecast changes in weather by tracking reading throughout the day and over the course of several days. If the pressure holds steady, weather changes are likely. Dramatic changes in pressure are associated with changes in the atmosphere. If pressure suddenly drops, except storm or precipitation. If pressure rises and stabilizes, you are more likely to see fair weather. Keep a record of barometric pressure and also wind speed and direction to make most accurate forecasts. In the modern era, few people own storm glasses or large barometers. However, most smartphones are able to record barometric pressure. A variety of free applications are available in the Play Store. If one does not come with the device, you can use the application to relate atmospheric pressure to weather, or you can track the changes in the pressure yourself to practice form forecasting. Number 2, fan evaporation. Fan evaporation instrument is used to measure effective evaporation. There are several types of fan evaporation. However, one of the most commonly one is Class A fan. This is a cylindrical galvanized steel tank, 1.21 meter in diameter and 25 centimeter depth. It is placed on the ground platform, perfectly horizontal. The instrument works by measuring the volume of water required to maintain constant level in a given time, that is at the hour of 6, at the hour of 12, or at the hour of 24. The volume of water consumed before millimeter of water evaporated per unit of time. The amount of evaporation is a function of temperature, relative humidity, wind, and other ambient conditions. In order to relate evaporation to wind, current, or expected conditions, the maximum and minimum temperature as well as the amount of air passed is recorded with the evaporation. For more exact use of evaporation fan, it is recommended to use additional wind fan meter. Rain gauge. Rain gauge is an instrument for measuring rainfall. Also is an instrument for measuring precipitation that has fallen in a given time interval. The rain gauge is a part of every weather station. It is used in meteorology as an additional tool of weather forecast and the climatic condition for the purpose of long-term statistic of precipitation. The amount of rain accumulated in a gauge are read either manually or by automatic weather station AYS. In bracket, a rain gauge is an instrument used by meteorologists and hydrologists to measure precipitation, such as rainfall, snow, hail, or slides in certain amount of time. Sunshine recorder. That's number 4. A sunshine recorder is a device that records the amount of sunshine intensity at a given location or region at any time or measure a solar intensity. The result provides information about weather and climate as well as temperature of a geographical area. This information is useful in agriculture, meteorology, science, tourism, and other fields. Wind vane. A wind vane is a device that measures and shows the direction of the wind. The wind vane is usually combined with an anemometer. A wind direction is a direction from which a wind is blowing. Knowing the direction of the wind is an important part of predicting weather because wind brings us our weather. Wind vane is an instrument and are used for the following. It is used to indicate the wind direction. It is also used to provide visual backup to weather. It is used in knowing the wind direction during a storm. It is used with an anemometer to measure wind speed and wind pressure. It is used by meteorologists. Use it to predict weather patterns. It is used to fix compass. To determine wind direction, a wind vane spin point in the direction from which the wind is coming and generally has 2 parts or end. One that is usually sharp like an arrow and turn into the wind, and one end that is wider so that it catches the breeze. The arrow will point to a direction the wind is blowing from. So, if it is pointed to the east, it means the wind is coming from the east. Additionally, wind direction is where the wind is blowing from. Therefore, a west wind is blowing from the west. To use wind vane, you must know where north, south, east, and west are located. Number 7. Soil thermometer. Soil thermometer is also called earth thermometer. It is used to measure temperature of the soil. Soil thermometer is used to measure different depth of soil on ground at various scales, such as 5 cm, 10 cm, 20 cm, 30 cm, as well as 50 cm and 100 cm. This measurement is done using 2 forms of soil thermometer, which include manual or mercury in glass and automatic soil thermometer using computer sensors. Soil thermometer is used for measuring temperature from 0 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius. Guide the horticulturalists or keen gardeners and measure the temperature of the soil. Number 8. Stevenson screen. It is called thermometer screen. It is meteorological instrument consists of wet and dry bulb thermometer, as well as minimum and maximum thermometer used to record humidity and air temperature. Stevenson screen is used to measure temperature, relative humidity, dew point, and atmospheric pressure. Stevenson screen is widely used shelter that contain meteorological instrument arranged in such a way that it gives standard reading. The screen consists of box which sides are ventilated by lobes and are ventilated floor and upper part and air space between inner and outer roof. The box contains thermometer for measuring temperature which are protected from direct solar radiation and from radiation from surrounding objects. The World Meteorological Organization WMO agreed standard for height of a thermometer is between 1.25 meter 4 feet in 1, 2 meter 6 feet in 7. 7-in-1 above the ground. The Stevenson screen is always pointed wide to reflect direction of solar radiation. Number 9, curve counter. Curve counter sometimes is called an anemometer. It indicates the run of wind and helps users to estimate evapotranspiration over a particular area. Also, it is a device used for measuring wind speed, and it is also a common weather station instrument. The 3 cardinal curves rotated the spindle at a rate proportional to the wind speed. Average run of wind over a given period of time can be easily calculated by noting counter reading at the beginning and at the end of the cycle.